What is up, guys? We are back again. My name is Sophia, and this is
Lynette.
And today we'll be reviewing episode 11 of season 16 of Rupaul's Drag Race. Let's get into it. Let's get it cracking.
So
I'm never saying that again.
Get it cracking. You don't like that?
No. That actually disturbed me deeply that I said that.
So
Okay.
what happened? We'll talk about what happened last week, the week before first. We always do a little snippet.
Yeah, what happened?
No one went home.
No, oh yeah, you're right. No one went home.
Yeah. And Saphira won 2 wins. That's right, she won last week. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, she did.
She won the lip sync because the 2 top.
Yeah,
fought.
so she has.
Since no one went home, they had the 2 top ones to win, to lip sync for the money.
Yup.
And Saphira
Okay,
won.
well, yeah, if y'all can go watch last week's episode. How about that?
So after the elimination, I just wrote a couple little things. Nothing that Plain didn't think that she was on the bottom.
I love her.
She was on the bottom.
But let her think that
She was on the bottom. She looked good.
She looked gorgeous.
But she was
No, she looked absolutely stunning.
She looked beautiful, yeah. And then the juicy part was when Dawn called her dress boring and
the juicy part.
And it sparked Jane's anger big time.
I would be mad too if someone said that my dress wasn't like.
I think she basically said it was like a dress that like didn't like. It looked great on her.
It was gorgeous, and I have nothing bad to say about it.
It didn't push the envelope.
Well, I have nothing bad to say about
ordinary.
it. I thought it was gorgeous.
It was pretty though. I liked it a lot too though. So yeah, but she got really. Do you think she needed to be that mad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be mad too. I would punch someone.
When she went at her. Yeah. Please don't. I hope you wouldn't. You're supposed to be going to jail.
I'm kidding.
No, you wouldn't do that.
No, I'd be like, actually.
But would you get that angry, or would you just like be like, whatever?
I think I would get that angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd play it up for cameras.
She really.
I would play it up for
cameras. What did she say to Dawn? You have it down.
Do cloud mess. That had me laughing.
That was funny. Dawn handled it well though.
She did.
She was laughing.
She handled it so well.
Whatever. She said her piece. You know,
she said her opinion.
Plain Jane always has her opinion out there.
Oh yeah.
So
Dawn put her opinion out there, as she should. I'm on both sides.
Yeah. I get it.
I'm playing both sides.
But Jane just, I think, was aggravated because she still didn't see herself as bottom on that challenge. And
if she thought she did good, then let her live in that moment.
Yeah, that's okay. So then they had a little mini challenge called Spill the Tea. It was just a little fun game.
It was fun.
There was I don't even think it's worth it.
I would want to play that.
It was fun. But even Plain, what was the one they asked who's the most delusional? Everybody else put Plain Jane up, and Plain Jane put Dawn up. Yeah. I was like, she's delusional about herself on that too. Everybody else said her, which was kind of funny. But anyway, and Saphira won because she had the most. Yeah. Saphira won. I feel like I'm just keep saying that. Saphira won.
Listen,
that was legit.
She's that girl.
She like.
I said that a lot.
She had the most guesses, right?
I said she's that girl a lot the first 2 episodes that we filmed this, and I'm gonna bring it back. She's that girl.
She's that girl. So yeah, all right. So the maxi challenge. We didn't say like it was what it was called this week. It was called Corporate Queens.
I'm taking my socks off.
Okay. I don't think the world needs to see that.
I'm gonna throw this one. Actually, I'm just gonna put it on the camera.
Thank you for not throwing it at the camera.
I was trying to throw it over the camera, but
that didn't work out so well.
Listen, okay, it was called Corporate Queens.
Yes, and they had to make a drag awareness employee seminar, and they wanted it to be silly, right? It wasn't supposed to be
it was supposed to be a joke.
Supposed to be funny.
It wasn't supposed to be serious.
They called it silliness.
Silliness.
So they were put in groups.
Yeah, so...
And there's really, like, they're down to the 7? 7. Forgot to say that. They're on final 7 now.
Yeah!
So the groups, I mean, there was 3 groups.
There was 3. Then there were 7.
They put Q and Plain Jane together.
Yes,
my
two favorites.
What was that? Your initial reaction to that was?
I was like, my two favorites are together.
Why
period.
do you think they put those two together?
Because they're my two favorites.
And didn't try to break them up because they're both strong
contenders.
contenders.
They were catering to me.
But they're both strong contenders. I would have thought they would have like mixed that up a little bit. But that's okay.
Oh, that's Sophia's two favorites. We're gonna put them together.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, he heard you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Rupaul
RuPaul, for that. It made Sophia happy.
We're gonna put her two favorites together.
I mean, I think I was like, oh, that's
they were a great pairing.
I knew as soon as they said that they were gonna kill it. Then they put Maya and Dawn together. Poor Dawn. Sorry, Dawn, that you had to endure that. You're gonna cut that out. Not trying to be mean. I just don't think.
Say what you gotta say, girl.
She's on par with the other girls at this point. I think she should have been.
Who are you talking about, Maya?
Yeah, eliminated a while ago, to be honest. She's struggling. She is. She gets a lot of help. She's struggling. The only thing that keeps saving her is her lip syncs, which are...
Oh, she's spilling.
I felt bad for Dawn, because Dawn, I think, is a strong contender.
Oh, Dawn is a really strong contender.
She's creative.
Yep.
I think she's very creative, and I think she has, a lot of good things on her side.
Yes, girl.
And even did you see when they were talking in the workroom? Oh, we'll talk about that.
We'll get to
Maya
that.
was like, yeah, basically had nothing to bring to the table, but we'll talk about
that.
Oh. And then the last group was, they put 3 together, obviously, because there's 3 left. Saphira, Morphine, and Nymphia.
Period.
So, I also wrote down what they were supposed to do. Q and Plain.
She wrote down everything.
Do you want to talk about that as they come out, or do you just want to
we'll just read
say
it
what
off.
they are now?
I'll read it.
It's this right here.
Actually, you read it.
So Q and Plain, they said their seminar was, do you know your drag herstory?
Okay.
Maya and Dawn's was drag in the workplace.
Okay, period.
And the last group was, are you a drag queen? You might be surprised.
Period.
That was what they had to give their seminars on.
Yep.
So
I'm so glad she takes the notes.
They showed them in the workroom, right? They always do that and talking.
That's talking.
I really didn't write much down.
That's talking.
The thing that stuck out to me was Maya and Dawn, because Maya was just not.
Nymphia again saying that she can't do it. She can't do it.
Yeah. Same old. We hear that, and then she comes out and she does. I think she's only one time not done, and that was for the
Snatch Game.
The Snatch Game, where she failed.
But then her look made up for it.
Yeah, her look was really good.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah, she
ate
fudged
it
the
up.
one challenge somewhat, but
fudged, girl, you're in your language. She fudged the challenge.
Would you want me to say fuck it up? She fucked it up. I was trying to be nice. Fudged it up.
Like chocolate fudge.
I was trying to put an F word to replace the F word, okay? And people use that. Oh, fudge.
Oh, fudge.
All right, listen. I'm 52 years old. Almost 53. Couple weeks.
Yes.
It's my birthday. I keep forgetting my birthday's coming up because I keep thinking about Easter and Grandpa's party coming up.
I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
Okay.
A period.
So do you have anything else to say about the workroom? Q, is that where he started talking about?
No, that was when they were getting ready.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, they just...
All I have to say is I love Q and Plain Jane.
Yeah.
I knew they were gonna... We've known that for a while now,
they were gonna be together. That was all I wrote down about the workroom.
Yeah, that's all I really remember. Yes! Okay, next segment.
I didn't write anything about them getting ready because I kind of know. I remember.
Okay, so what you gotta say, girl?
I really don't have anything to say.
Well, Q.
Look, you could talk about it.
Q, well, because I don't know how to, say it. You say it, in a good way. I don't know, I say...
But don't you know how to say that he brought up that he had...
Oh, yeah, he brought up that he was HIV positive.
HIV positive.
I'm not very educated on it. That's what I'm saying,
Oh. So I think you need to be educated. Well, because I grew up in a time when it came to
that's
light.
why I wanted you, because
you guys don't really...
that's why I wanted you to speak about it, because I didn't really know what I was
and stuff that
saying, because I'm not educated on it.
Because you guys didn't deal with it the way me being an 80s kid. And
I don't even think we talked about it in school.
Because it basically now it's just, it can be controlled and there's ways of not contracting. But when it came to light, at the time when I was a teenager, it was like, whoa, what is this? And how do you get it? And it was a scary situation for people as a teenager and upcoming young adult, you know. Now it's there. We know it's there. We know the treatments for it to keep it. Like his is, he doesn't, I guess it doesn't, no one else, he can't give it. Yes, not a thank you. I couldn't think of the word for a moment. So he can't give it to anybody. And he'll probably go on and live a strong, happy life.
See, that's why I wanted you to say, because you're more educated.
I get it.
And you gave that. Yeah. I wouldn't have. Because I'm not educated on it.
That he has to deal with that. Yeah. He'll be an advocate, a good advocate. Yep. He already is. Yep. You know? So that was basically was a lot was going on in the workroom with that. Yeah, I don't remember. Was there anything else? There was no drama, cattiness. No. Even I thought maybe the Plain Jane and Dawn thing was gonna go off, but they squashed it.
They were over it.
They got over it.
Period.
So then we went. Excuse me.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
That was gross.
You're gross. Nasty. That was really gross. Disgusting, actually. I think.
All right, girl. All right, we won't get into disgusting.
I'm not disgusting.
I never said you were. I never said you were disgusting. But we'll leave it at that. All right, what do you want to talk about?
No more notes.
We could cut that out.
No, girl, I'm leaving that shit in. Wild episode.
Oh, now we're put it back so far now.
Bitch. Oh! We're crooked. Look what you did. You did that.
No, you did it because you took my notes away, girl.
You called me disgusting.
Listen, Sophia, I was joking. You're not disgusting. You're really not. You're a little messy at times, but you're not disgusting. I apologize. All right, let's move on. Just like Plain Jane and Dawn did, we'll move on.
No.
All right, so what, want to talk about their seminars. What are you doing? Are you going to talk at all tonight? You're quiet, girl. I feel like I'm doing all the talking today.
So, we're going to go. I'm sorry, let me do that again. Look, the veins popping out of my head.
The Lynette review of Drag Race.
You would be nothing without these damn notes, bitch.
At least I have them. I know what to say. Look, on their seminars, they had notes.
Not Q and Plain. They didn't use them notes.
We'll talk about that.
So, the first two that were up for...
Excuse me. Made me cough.
Stop coughing.
Sorry.
You lost your coughing privileges.
Sorry. I'm okay right now.
You lost your pencil.
Let me get my water.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, for the seminars... I don't even know what a seminar is.
Please don't say that to the world. A seminar is usually when someone comes in and you have something to learn about. Like, they'll bring people into corporate offices, or like when I was teaching preschool, we used to have people come in and give us like talks on different things.
Oh, we had that in health class. Yeah, we had that in health class. The last seminar I remember was when some lady came in for my health class. Guess what? I fell asleep during it.
Okay.
That was nap time.
All right, give me my notes back.
Oh.
So,
Who wrote the notes?
Q and Plain.
Obviously she did.
Q and Plain were first.
Yep, my favorites.
I'll let you go.
They ate it the fuck up. Devoured. They were funny.
Sophia, your language in front of your mom.
I'm just being honest. Sorry.
God.
They ate that the fudge up.
Thank you. That's better. Thank you. They did. I won't.
They devoured.
They
didn't even have their note cards with them. Everyone else had note cards.
They looked good, and
they looked amazing.
I did write later on, because after the other ones came out, they were the only ones that didn't use note cards. They just delivered it. I thought their timing was...
They worked good together.
They worked well together. I thought they were funny.
They really devoured.
I thought they did a really good job.
Devoured.
Great job.
Devoured.
Great job.
Devoured. Anyways. And then Dawn and Maya come out.
Yes.
The notes. What did you write?
I wrote not too good.
The notes.
I said they notes. Because they were the next one that came out, and they were using notes. So I was kind of like, oh, well, Q and Jane didn't, not knowing that the next group was going to use notes too. So my note to myself was the notes. Why are they using notes?
Yeah, they had note cards. But the other group did, so.
Yeah, I mean, it was a seminar. So, but like anytime I have been in a lecture of some sort.
They didn't have notes.
They didn't have notes because they had it up on
here you go.
They have it up here. So why are you?
I don't know. Listen,
I don't know.
It's not a big deal.
But they needed them obviously to survive.
Whoa.
What?
Was that shade? They needed them obviously.
Well, they obviously did, which I think is a
true.
little unprofessional for both groups in my eyes. I would have said, good job. And if I was a judge and I saw all three, I would have said to Q and Plain, good job, memorize. It's just like with you with your singing. You know, like when you see those people perform and they got their music in front of them all the time?
Yeah.
You don't do that. Like you know, even if you...
I memorize my stuff.
Yeah, you memorize everything.
It stays in there.
You don't use the lyrics in front of you.
No.
I'm not saying you shouldn't. But you don't.
There's one time
it's a little bit more professional.
There was one time I was like blanking on. Remember when I had my performance at the
Oh, but
I literally wrote on a piece of paper and kind of. But it was for one song because I was performing like 30,000 songs that night.
Yeah, you had like 10 songs for like 30 songs.
Yeah, I think I had more than 30 songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just giving you a round number.
And I had one song that I wasn't like sticking in my head, so I just wrote. I wrote the first line. It was the first line of the song, and I was just like, "It's not sticking." I just wrote it down on a piece of paper.
Right.
And that's it.
I just think it gives you a little bit of a professional edge.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have said that to them.
Time.
And they didn't get that acclimate. They should have.
Yeah, I
thought of that.
I think Q and Plain should have had that.
I just thought of that. So anyway, Dawn and Maya's performance.
Dawn did good. Maya didn't.
I just wrote not too good, but only because of Maya. Dawn pulled the weight.
Dawn did really good.
Dawn, I thought, did a good job. She was funny. She delivered.
She stayed in character.
Yeah.
Maya, it
was bad. It was really
like
bad.
I was watching. It was like I was watching myself present in elementary school.
Yeah, she was just fumbling all over and couldn't get it together.
I hated when I had to do like presentations in elementary school.
Yeah.
I was awkward.
Their performance was not so good.
Maya's.
Yeah, Maya's.
Again, was me in elementary school.
Yeah, it was.
To the class.
I remember
one time I had to do a presentation. Actually, I was in 6th grade. That was still in elementary school where I lived.
Yeah.
And I had to do this presentation on butterflies. I fumbled so bad.
You did? I didn't know that.
Because I got a good grade on it because I made it pretty, but like I'm saying I fumbled like with my speech so bad. I was like, that's so embarrassing.
That's horrible.
It's like
I always did well with oral presentations.
Well, I did like in high school when I had to give my presentations.
Yeah,
because
you were fine.
I'm not like I wasn't awkward in high school. I was awkward in elementary school. Like I kind of like learned, and like in elementary school, I would just read the presentation for what it was. I would just read it.
That's what a lot of people do.
In high school, I learned to like improvise and like not read it word for word on the screen, and know what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, and that's what I did when I had to give like presentations in health class or presentations in.
Yeah, you use it for a little guidance if you need it, but you don't.
I had to do a baking presentation for my phone. Well, I could either do it for the class or do it for the phone. And I just did it in front of the phone because I didn't feel like doing that in front of the whole class. I was like, what if I mess up?
Who cares?
So I did it. I did it last year during
I remember that.
Christmas
the
break.
Baking.
But I did really good. Like my presentation.
The baking challenge.
I got 100 on it because I presented it well. For the class, it felt like it would just take forever. I had like I don't know.
I know, at least you could do it in the stages you wanted to and edit the video to make it look.
Yeah, and like if anything went wrong, I was so afraid that something like would go wrong.
Exactly. You
like
could always redo it.
I had her put it in the oven for me.
And watch it.
At school, I would have had to put it in the oven by myself and watch it. Like, what if I burnt it?
Oh my God, they had people actually cooking and presenting like that?
Yeah, girl. They had like helpers, but like...
I thought they would have it like you bring in your end product and then you
No, girl, you had to cook it for the whole class.
And
you
then
had to
like
do it
say,
step
okay,
by
this is
step.
what you get at the end.
You had to teach it step by step for the class.
I get that.
That's why I was like... I'm doing it on the phone.
I thought it would be like, okay, you add this. I mean, do that. Like, you know how they do on shows?
Yeah.
And they have people that cook? They'll do the steps, like literally, like crack the eggs up. But then they have it in the oven already, and then like they'll have a finished product. So that, because
you were making the finished product.
To make it faster,
no.
They would be like, okay, this is what you get
you
in the end.
You had to sit, because the class was like an hour and 30 minutes. The class was long.
So I guess only one person could present that in a day.
Present a day, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm just going to do it online.
Did a lot of people do it in class or no?
A lot of people did it on the phone.
Yeah, I don't blame
It's so much easier.
So much easier. I always do that too.
You know what? I made brownies.
Your favorites. Sophie
Everyone else was making like intricate stuff.
You know what I was thinking about? You always love brownies.
I do. Remember when we made those fudge-like brownies in 3rd grade?
Yep.
Everyone like was obsessed with them.
Sophia.
Or they were like the cake-like brownies we called them because they're very cakey.
Everybody would bring in like cupcakes for their birthdays.
Oh, my grandma one time brought those cupcakes in 5th grade.
But you always wanted brownies. She always wanted brownies, not cupcakes.
Yes.
She was a brownie girl, not a cupcake girl.
I love anything. Give me cake, give me brownies, give me cupcakes.
I know, but you used to just eat the frosting off the cupcakes.
Not anymore. I eat the actual cake, but like back then I was like,
I know, now she'll take the icing off and eat the cake.
Yep. Like when I was visiting New Jersey, it was in 2022? Mm-hmm. When Ryan had the velvet cupcake, and he took the icing off, like he took the icing off, and I was like,
nice cupcakes.
And he was like, I don't want this.
Want the cake.
I was like, I'll take it.
You ate the cake. Oh, okay, off on our little tangent there. Now let's bring it back to the show. So let's move on to the next group was Saphira, Morphine, and Nymphia. And I thought they were funny out of the gate. I thought they were funny at the start. They came
out of the gate?
Yeah, meaning like out of the gate. Like, you know, the horses come out of the gate and they're fast. They go.
Horses come out of the gate and they're fast.
Sophia, you really are like, you gotta learn some verbiage.
Verbiage?
Yeah, exactly.
No more notes. Anyways.
Okay. Is your education lacking somewhere along the line there? You're making fun of me.
Is my education lacking somewhere?
It's okay to use like nice words from time to time.
Using fudge is wild.
Yes, because I didn't want to say the F word.
Well, I said the F word.
That's fine. All right. So I thought they started well. They were funny. I don't want to say out of the gate because someone doesn't understand it.
No, I thought it was funny. I understand it. I just thought it was funny.
Oh, okay. You do understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Do you think I didn't understand it?
I think you understood it.
No, I was just making fun of it.
Okay, that's fine. You can make fun of it all you want. All right, so, and then you can go. Go ahead, talk. I feel like I'm doing all the talking.
I'm not.
Come on,
I'm
she's
talking.
just looking pretty in the camera.
And I'm making fun of you.
You were? Behind my back?
No, I was making fun of you about your verbiage. And a little bit before, I was kind of like mimicking you. I did like for 2 seconds.
You did?
Yeah, I was like, okay, let me stop.
That's not nice. Girl, you can talk the rest of the show. Now it's your show. Go ahead. Don't read my notes.
Oh, no.
Not my notes. Not my notes. What's your thoughts, Sophia? Did you watch the show?
I did watch the show because I was screaming at my TV while y'all were sleeping.
Today.
I was screaming at the TV while y'all were sleeping.
So tell me what you thought of their performance, and then
I thought Kiwi played 8.
What?
I thought
No, we are talking about Saphira, Morphine, and Nymphia.
I thought they did good. They had a little mess ups.
Who messed up?
Saphira and Morphine. Where she got his drag queen clapping. I was like, girl, why?
Saphira recovered though. She picked it back up. Morphine did too, but like she didn't like. Morphine said, "What did she say?"
Drag queen flopping.
Yeah, drag queen flopping. Like, okay, like
why would you call out your mistake?
Wasn't it plain Jane that is like nothing like calling yourself?
No, literally.
Out when you make a mistake.
Like she called herself out.
Yeah. And I wrote Nymphia did well. Nymphia did well.
Oh, she did. She was funny.
Yeah. So. They were good.
Q and Plain 8.
I still think that they were the best.
Because I love
my opinion, Q and Plain Jane. It's not about loving them. It's about thinking they perform the best.
I do think they perform. I think they look good.
I know you love them. Good. I love them. You want to do the runway? Mm-hmm. It was Flashback DragCon 1980.
Yes, period.
So,
Plain Jane. I loved her look.
Yes, I loved it. I said it was different too, that she went a different way, and I loved it.
Yep.
I loved it. I thought she looked really good. Q.
Devoured.
Loved it. And it had a message.
Yeah.
So, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I loved
it. It was a great design. Very
Dawn.
Great design. Dawn.
I
said, okay.
Loved
and
it.
I mean that like, okay, Dawn.
I absolutely loved
it. She did a punk rock drag, and she looked really good. She looked awesome.
She looked amazing.
I loved it. Maya. I said she looked pretty, but I don't really think I didn't get the concept as far as for the DragCon 1980s.
Yeah.
It was a nice color too. I liked it. Was green. It looked pretty.
Yeah.
The color was pretty.
I didn't love it.
I didn't love it either.
I liked the big hair. The big hair was cute.
But I didn't love that concept. Saphira.
Oh, absolutely loved it.
She killed the 80 outfit.
Loved it. Gorgeous.
She nailed
absolutely stunning.
The assignment. She had on.
She killed it.
Look, we're not even looking at pictures because we remember.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I just realized. I totally remember everything everybody did.
I literally.
Maybe because it's not so many.
Well, and you watched it. What? You watched it?
I finished watching it this morning.
And I finished watching it 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I watched it when it was airing.
Yeah, but sometimes even when I watch it, like literally like the night before or finish it up in the morning, I think it's.
Forget. I remember.
I forget from time to time, but I think maybe
because I just remember it.
I do. There's
only 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the number is lower too. Morphine. She looked pretty, but
I liked her look.
I didn't
either, but I loved
get the concept for Drag Con 1980s. She looked pretty.
Yeah.
But you saw her booty cheeks.
Well, yeah. Of course. You can't go wrong with that.
No. And then Nymphia, I said, wow, very interesting look. But I got the issue with... She had like the metal things here.
Yeah. Oh, I liked hers. I liked hers a lot.
Grace Jones, if those of you that know, did you know who Grace Jones was? The reference that she made to the 80s. No, you don't know who she is. It's okay. You're young. You shouldn't. Like,
who was it?
She was an actress that was Grace Jones. She was like, she was a presence, let's just say. She was in a couple movies where...
She was a presence.
No, she was. And that's who she was using as a guide as to what she did. It was good.
I liked it.
Yeah,
even though I didn't know the reference, I still liked it.
Yeah. At first when she came out, I was like, what is she referencing the 1980s? But then when she was talking, I was like, okay, I see it. It was a good job.
And devour that up.
So I just, I made a note because it struck me, not knowing who was going to win yet, because that
they didn't think the judges that didn't planes were the best.
Yeah, they didn't, and I was like,
what?
I was a little surprised to hear that comment. Like their critiques weren't, as far as their performance from the challenge. I didn't
like, girl, what?
I didn't think it was fair of the judges. I just.
Ooh, she said she didn't think it was fair.
No, I was shocked.
I was shocked too. I was
surprised to hear their critique of them. Because I thought they were really...
It shook me to the core.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. And then and there, I said, neither one of them is going to win. And I thought one of them was
I thought Q was going to win.
Yeah, I thought Q was most likely going to win too.
I thought I knew it.
And then they were talking, Saphira got a really good critique, and so did Nymphia, and I was like, oh, okay, one of them there. And then I started thinking Nymphia was going to win because they were praising the crap out of Nymphia's
she was funny. She was funny.
So I was like, oh my god, Nymphia's going to win. And I thought Nymphia did because I wrote Nymphia did great, did well. I did it, but I didn't think. Oh, it's like, what are you doing?
Go ahead.
I didn't think Nymphia deserved to win, even though she did well.
Yeah. So Saphira wins.
Good job.
She ate that up. I'm very happy for her.
And Q looked pissed.
Oh, girl, the look on her face.
I know.
I was like, girl. She's like me. She wears her emotions on her face.
Yeah, she didn't hide that.
I show my emotions too. I probably would have had that exact same face.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't hide it.
Nymphia, Q, Plain, and Dawn were safe.
Yeah. And Morphine
and Maya had to on the bottom, and they had to lip sync.
Yep.
What'd you think about that lip sync?
That was wild.
It was a good wild. But
Maya throwing her cape.
She threw her cape on top of Morphine when she was doing like this bending thing, like really backwards stunt. And she said, covered her right up, like over her face, nonetheless. Not even just. I was like, oh, I thought it was going to get ugly. I thought Rupaul was going to get mad. But he didn't get mad.
No.
Because Morphine got up and like just was like, okay, girl, we're going to do this.
Didn't she throw her like little chicken cutlet at her?
She got up, tossed the cape out of her stunt and then took her
boob thing out and threw it at her.
I was like, oh my God.
I was like, are they gonna like start hitting each other?
They both went for
I thought it was gonna get physical.
I know. I was like,
are they gonna like beat each other up?
But they went for it.
Are they gonna be like?
I know. No, my Morphine just said, I'm just gonna dance my heart out and I'm gonna try to outdance you and outstunt you.
That would piss me off.
I know. I was so like, oh God, please, what are they gonna do?
I would have gotten pissed.
I didn't know how Rue was gonna call it, to be honest. Did you? I kind of felt in my heart, this is what I thought.
We all knew it was Maya's
time to go. She's just not sitting up there with the other girls. Oh. She's not. And
I don't think throwing your cape on someone is cool.
No, I thought that was not a good. That was a bad move.
I would have gotten really pissed.
That was mean. Like the girl was in the middle of a stunt.
I didn't mean to do that.
That says
I'm petty.
That just says that says to me that she's wasn't a good sport.
No, she wasn't.
Like that was not. Cool.
If I was Morphine, I would have gotten up and pushed her. I'd be like,
yeah.
Oops.
So.
But then I gotta don't do that because then
don't do that.
Morphine probably would have gotten eliminated because she put hands on her. And I would be like, fucking bitch. It would have pissed me off. I was like, really? Really? You want to do that?
Okay. So who went home? Go ahead.
Maya went home.
Yeah.
We have anything to say about that?
I think it was her time. It was a really close lip sync in my opinion. They both were kicking.
There was no way
but
they were gonna let her.
No, I don't think they were letting.
Oh my God.
Maya
got beat up.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know how. I showed you guys the other night.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I saw it the other night. I got a bruise.
I think I was mad the other night.
I have no idea how I got it. I get it happens to me. It's okay.
It's probably Boo Boo in his big ass head.
Maybe. I was like, oh,
we haven't had Boo Boo.
It had a lump.
We haven't had Boo Boo. We haven't had Boo Boo in 2 episodes.
Because he's hanging out with Dad downstairs when we do it on Sundays.
Dad's
usually downstairs watching TV, so he has a partner to like kind of sit up and sleep with.
Yeah,
Sleeping. He cuddles
buddies.
up. He cuddles up with them. So he leaves us alone, which I'm not complaining.
So we're out there, and him like trying to push me out of the way.
And it's a little warmer now, and Freddie starts really panting in the warmer weather, and
it's gross.
He's annoying sometimes. We love him, but he's annoying.
Girl, he's annoying.
Okay.
We love him though.
So yeah, then Untucked. You want to talk a little about Untucked?
Yes, girl. Tell us
Maya
about
went
Untucked.
home, and then I found Untucked interesting because what I found interesting was the way Maya and Morphine were talking backstage. I thought that they were being so nice.
Wait, guys, we missed our segment of me reading my mom's notes on her runways. Okay, she said, Plain Jane, yes, loved it. Different for her.
But can I just say something? She reads it in her own imagination.
No, that's how you wrote it.
It's not really the what.
How did you do it?
I was like, yes, okay, girl. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
You go,
yes.
That's your interpretation.
You love it. And giving a message. Dawn. Okay, Dawn. Punk rock drag. And we have Maya. Looks pretty. Nice color. Saphira.
Yeah, she makes it like, look pretty. Nice color. Like.
How did you write it?
Look pretty. Nice color.
I just read it.
Yeah, you were like, look pretty. Nice color.
That's how you read it.
No, that's how you read it.
Saphira, you forgot to add the A to the end of the name.
I do that sometimes. Just because I'm just moving on. I know who it is.
Saphira.
It's my notes.
Love it. Totally 80s. Is that how you read that?
I don't know. I was like, love it. Totally 80s. I'm not like, love it. Totally 80s. We don't all yell like you.
Morphine. Looks pretty, but not a standout. Nymphia. Wow, very interesting look. Grace Jones.
It wasn't, and it was more like wow, not like wow. It was more like wow. Okay,
that's how I interpret it.
Yeah, I know. I find it very funny how you interpret my writing. Just goes to show you all when you send texts and people interpret it, you think it one way and they think it another way.
Yeah, one time I sent her a text and she was like, maybe. And I was like, maybe. And she's like, no, I was saying like, maybe.
Yes.
Like, in a positive way.
Yes.
I thought she was saying like, maybe.
No, and I was like, maybe.
I was
like, okay.
I was like, goodbye.
And she misinterpreted it. Texts can be a bad way of form of.
That's why I like to call people.
Talking.
I don't like texting.
Especially if you got some beef, don't text me. No, seriously. Why are you laughing now?
Especially when you got some beef.
No, you know what I mean. Like if you're trying to sort something out with somebody,
like
an argument,
and we're texting.
Yeah, like you don't do it on text because it can be construed.
I remember
bad, but I know people do it.
We never beefed. I was just saying.
We don't really beef.
No, we never beefed.
Every now
There'd
and then.
be times at school where like
you got on my nerves and we had a fight in the morning.
Yeah, and then I text you and be like, I'm so sorry for being
an asshole. And then we would talk.
And then you're like,
that's different.
Stop being an asshole.
That's a little different. I'm just saying, if it's especially if it's somebody that doesn't really
that was
know
our beef.
you.
Me being a bitch in the morning before school. Remember that one time?
I don't even remember. It's funny.
Okay, guys.
It was very seldom.
No, there
Sophia
was
one
a good
time morning person.
Okay, so
you were.
last year, it was last year or my junior year. I was being a little. No, it was last year. I was being a bitch. And normally my mom would drive me because I took the bus to school because I didn't have my license.
Did I make you walk?
Yeah. So it would normally drive me up to the bus stop and have me sit in the car because it would be cold in the mornings. Because I only went for half a year my senior year because I graduated early. And it was cold. It was freezing in the morning. It was like, 6 in the morning?
Yeah, you guys' bus comes early.
It was freezing. So she would drive me up there and I could stay in a nice warm car. And when the bus came, I just got out of the car. Well, one time we got into like a really like bad fight. And she made me walk in the freezing cold. Mind you, it was a really cold day that day. Like, it was cold.
That's
and she's like, you're walking.
And I stuck to it, too.
I was like, I literally cried.
She was mad. You were so upset with me on that one.
Because I had to go walk up there.
Oh, my gosh. She had to walk up there. Everybody. Sophia had to walk up in the cold.
and I had to stand there.
And wait, not sitting in her car. I had to stand
there. Wait for that stupid-ass bus.
See what us moms do for our kids.
Okay. Maybe walk to the bus stop.
Oh my gosh, one time, like your whole life.
No, I used to walk up to the bus stop in 5th grade.
Because you wanted to.
I was a big girl.
You only walked when you wanted to. Otherwise, I would be there.
Yeah, in 5th grade, I wanted to walk up to the bus stop by myself because I wanted to prove to everyone that I was a big girl. Because everyone walk up with their parents. I'd be like, no.
Is that why you
there
did
by
that?
myself? Yeah, because I wanted to show everyone that I was not bitch.
I was kind of glad though, because it's like as a parent, it's like
in 5th grade, I would walk
every morning.
I would walk up by myself because
you had early class in 5th grade.
Oh wait, no, it was 4th grade.
Oh,
it was 4th grade when
you did. I don't remember
that. At the very end of the year, I started walking up by myself.
I remember going up there sometime. Oh, okay. Well, they used to walk home by themselves coming home.
We would walk home with it.
Because everybody walked home like together. A lot by themselves together.
Yeah.
But in the morning,
we were so close to the house.
Yeah.
So close.
I could literally stand at the door and watch. Yeah. So I knew when she was coming off and.
But I remember at the very end of 4th grade, I started walking up by myself.
I remember that now.
Because everyone was with their parents. I was like, no, I'm walking up by myself. And I'd walk Vinny with me because Vinny was in kindergarten
that's right.
at
Vinny
the time.
Was in kindergarten. Oh my god.
And I would walk. I was like, yeah, we walked up here by ourselves. Everyone was with their parents. I'm like, yeah.
I was watching.
Like, I thought I was like the baddest bitch at the bus stop. I thought I was like the baddest bitch. Oh my god,
the things that make kids think that they're so cool.
I was like, or when you started letting me ride my bike around the neighborhood, like traveling, like out of sight in like around 4th grade. I felt like the baddest bitch.
Because you were.
I was.
In Untucked, do you want to talk about Untucked? Besides what they were coming at Nymphia a little bit, the girls.
For saying that she can't.
Because Nymphia always says,
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm going to end up going home this week, I really think.
And then she ends up doing it.
And then she comes out there and
slaying it.
Does really well.
Like, girl, you've been doing it since episode, I don't know.
Yeah, so Saphira brought it up and everybody kind of was like on board agreeing with it. And they were basically like, just stop doing that.
Stop.
It's annoying. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, you're in the top. Okay.
Oh.
Move on.
Oh.
We know you're talented.
No more.
What? Why are you taking my notes? Because I'm drawing on it?
I want to spice things up. Fights.
Oh. Then that was that for me. And then I wrote like Q.
Oh, Q got a message from her husband.
She won though.
Q got a message from her
Q was thinking she won in that Untucked.
I was thinking she won. I thought she was gonna win too.
I know. I thought so too.
And then Q's husband.
He sent him a message. Yeah. It was sweet.
That was really sweet.
That's our episode.
That is our episode. Have you watched Jersey Shore, Queenie?
I did.
Okay.
I finished it all.
Well, we didn't talk about it last week.
We didn't.
So,
because we had two episodes.
Double episodes.
That's right. I forgot.
So basically, Sam and Angelina. My storage ran out for like the 50th time. Every time we have videos.
No, lately.
Lately I've been good. Yeah, you're right.
I meant to ask you too. Like
I did. I cleared. I thought I did. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Jersey Shore now since my mom has been watching it. So Angelina and Sam. Angelina's been going at Sam.
Yeah.
Like.
Calling her not a good friend.
A lot recently. It's like, I brought you in this, I'll take you out. Like,
and then Sam called her
a toddler.
She's acting like a toddler, and that
was like the whole main focus of the episode. It was insane.
She was so pissed that she called her a toddler that she couldn't get over it, and she just went on and even Sam like apologized.
Yeah, she apologized,
and she still was like.
Did we talk about how Mike's wife is pregnant with another baby?
Well, she was trying to tell him over the other episode.
Yeah.
And Mike, because they had Jersey Day, and the crew went to and stayed at the Jersey house, and
they kept calling it a national.
They kept calling it a national holiday. No, it's not a national holiday.
Listen, let them think that.
Exactly. But anyway, so they stayed just the girls and Mike.
Paulie and Vinny were there.
No,
but
the
girls were late because of Angelina.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
I was just saying spent the night.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
But the girls were late because Angelina was like, "Oh, no one like helped me
with my bags and
because I just got she's got like her boobs." Done. She was like, "Oh, no one's helping me," and she got mad at Sam.
Just Sam, basically.
Just Sam. And then it kind of like set the whole tone of that day and night.
Yeah. It was not pretty.
No, it wasn't. And then while they were spending the night at the Shore house, the girls left to go stay.
They didn't like stay
at
there.
Nicole's Shore house.
I don't blame them.
Funny.
They left Mike because he was sleeping.
They were gonna try and get back before Mike woke up.
Yes, but they were arguing again.
They were still arguing, like Angelina and it wasn't even Sam. It was more Angelina just going at Sam.
Oh my gosh!
And then in the morning when they woke up, they still had drama.
Yeah.
And it got ugly.
Yeah.
It got ugly.
So, but the situation was supposed to go home. Mike was supposed to go home, and his wife kept trying to. She found out she was pregnant with her third child, and. She had gotten the pizza the night before and cut it up and wrote like a whole thing about
baby number 3.
Baby number 3. Mike
I felt
stayed
so
at the
bad.
shore. Then he calls and says, "Okay, there's drama that we got to try to help squash, so I'm going to stay a little bit longer." So they stayed and ate at the house.
Yeah.
The girls did come back, and Mike's wife went to the shore store.
Yeah.
And got a little onesie made up.
And then she showed up there. She's like.
To make the announcement.
They're having
another kid. That was in this episode.
Yeah.
That just passed. They went to a Jets game.
Yeah, they did. And they
thought Angelina wasn't going to go.
But then she shows up.
You know what's so funny? I was watching that and thinking, there's no guys. It's just Mike.
Like, I know. He's been hanging out with them.
Episode.
Because
the other guys are all in Las Vegas.
Good, yeah.
Vinny and
Vinny's doing his show.
Doing his show
and
again.
Paulie's, I think, like
DJ. So he's all over the place.
They were talking about this. They were talking about this episode about
because they're going to Tennessee.
Yep. And they're thinking about bringing Ronnie back.
Yeah. Well, we shall see.
Also,
and with Sam back, it should be
interesting. And also, what's going on with Angelina hitting up married men?
Oh, so while they were at the football game, she was like, "What? They're like football players are flirting or something."
She DM'd him. She's like,
and
"Oh,
she DM'd him, the player,
see you soon."
And he's married.
And the wife made a whole TikTok that went viral.
How many views it got?
That went viral.
Oh my god!
And they kind of
why would she do that?
So my storage ran out again, but I think we said what we had to say.
I agree.
I think we gave our opinions, and we're now for Drag Race in the top 6.
Yep, top 6.
That's so crazy. And maybe next episode we'll fight. Like have a physical fight. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Bye. We will be back next week. Stay tuned. And also, if you have any questions, you can send them to realityreviewshow@gmail.com. Okay, guys. Bye.